Good evening, I'm Kurt Gutgsell. Friday at Jasper High School, wrestling's Jeb Prechtel signed with Division I Bellarmine University in Louisville. Prechtel on why the Knights were a good fit for him.
I chose Bellarmine because they welcomed me like a family. I love their attitude and how they act like a family over there. They have what they like to call a can't wait attitude, which is they just can't wait for the next thing. I see many things in their program. They're always improving with their new coaching staff and everything. I love the coaches. They're welcoming me as a family, and just the atmosphere over there. I love it.
It's a neat deal because it's a relatively new program. You can grow with them, right?
Yes, sir.
What got you started in wrestling? You know, kids play all different sports. How did you start in wrestling?
So I started in wrestling when I was at a very young age. I started in the Pee Wee division when I was in like preschool and kindergarten, and I always found a love to it. And so when I was wrestling in Pee Wee, a guy that ran the Pee Wee program, Bart Kirsteins, he reached out to me and got me with the Jasper High School older wrestling club, and started taking me to tournaments when I was at a young age. I think I started wrestling in further away tournaments when I was in first grade, and then luckily I met my club coaches down in Evansville, and they've took me from there.
When you look at wrestling at the collegiate level, what will you have to do to get better to compete at that level?
I'll just have to keep working hard, being able to work hard every single day, getting 1% better every day will help me be able to reach my goals in the collegiate level.
When you look back on wrestling at Jasper for your coaches and with your buddies and teammates, what was that experience like here?
It was awesome. Being able to help our Jasper wrestling team grow as a whole. I think Jasper wrestling is on the come up, and I think they have a lot of things in store for them. We're making great strides in our program every single year, and I was glad to be the starting part in that.
In basketball, former Castle standout Isaiah Swope is staying here in Indiana. The USI transfer is heading to Indiana State for his final 2 years of eligibility. He was a first-team All-Ohio Valley Conference player for the Screaming Eagles as a sophomore, averaging 16 points and 4 assists per game while shooting 42% from three-point range. A week after Kentucky lost one of its guards to the portal, another player now declaring for the NBA draft. Cason Wallace announced over the weekend he'll forego his remaining collegiate eligibility and head into the draft in late June. ESPN ranks Wallace as the 10th best prospect in the 2023 class. Kentucky lost starting point guard Severe Wheeler to the portal last week. National title game tonight. UConn will take on San Diego State. Late tip at 9:20. Tonight, Big League Baseball, Cubs and Reds underway at Great American Ballpark. Drew Smiley hooking up with Connor Overton in that one. Meanwhile, Atlanta and St. Louis over in Busch later on. Charlie Morton against Jake Woodford. The Pacers have dropped 5 of their last 6. They lose in Cleveland last night, 115-105 to the Cavaliers. Ben Mathurin led the Pacers with 19. Jordan Nora had a double-double, 15 points and 10 boards. TJ McConnell had 16 off the bench. The Pacers are 34-45. They will host the Knicks in New York they'll host the Knicks, I should say, at Gamebridge on a Wednesday night. Stay tuned. We'll have more WJTS 18 news right after this.